Fascinating, still fascinating, past the way and time to activate, graduate from master to beta slash massive. Beta the Michael Jackson's activator. Meaning I'm on fire off the tape. My energy activator. What if I'm confident about something great? When you see it, you can only ask a hater. What makes this? It's like a bit of paper, but you don't know what's together. Or it's good. Like I said, it's like playing a check on you. That's not the thing. Just to wait on some person to expect things. The exaggerating is easy for me to see. It's the accident. See. Six months.
All right, guys. If we can have the two teams wrap up the warm up, and we are going to ask you to congregate on the 40-yard line at midfield. Welcome to Pecan 13. And brought to you by Tabitha Urick with Greenwood King, our title sponsor. In just a few minutes, we are going to be hearing from Amelia Piney with our sportsmanship speech and our national anthem invocation, as well as our coin toss. Again, if the two teams, the North and the East, can please congregate in midfield, and we'll go ahead and get this day started. If Mr. Grant Buttram, if you could join us here at the Cougar USA broadcast booth. Oh, right here. Perfect. Just before we get started, I wanted to let everybody know that we have a set of keys here at the broadcast booth. If you happen to have dropped them on your way over to the field here, it is a keychain with an Audi and a Ford key fob on it. It is here at the Cougar USA broadcast booth. All right, with the keys have been found. That is great news there. All right, everyone, please welcome Amelia Piney, who is going to give our sportsmanship speech to the two teams. Take it away, Amelia.
Hello, my name is Amelia Piney, and I'm a 7th grader at MMS. Are we really doing this again? At this point, I feel like my dad has done this every year I've been alive. But you know what? I love seeing him having fun, coming home sore, and finally having an opportunity for me to tell him to walk it off. I'm sure he was a finely tuned athletic machine at one time in his life, so the least I can do is come and cheer for him each December. And it's worth it because we all understand and love the real reason he does this. It's to support youth outreach, education, neighbors in need, and truly do good in the hood. So, to all of you dads, please remember that your kids are watching and learning from you. We want to cheer for you today, but we don't want to learn new words from you today. Remember that you are setting an example for us. Remember the reason you're doing this. It's not to hold a silly trophy, but it's to do good in the hood and enjoy time with your friends. So have a great time, do your best, and don't get hurt. Good luck to all the referees, coaches, and players, and go Eastside!
All right. Thank you, Amelia. And now for the gentlemen, if you please remove your hats, bow your heads. An invocation by Clint Harrington with Find.
Heavenly Father, this is the day that you have made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Just can't think of a better opportunity for football, fellowship, and fun. And Father, it's all because of you and what your mighty, generous hands continue to do for us and for a great cause, Lord. Fathers, these men compete today. Let them compete for the prize, but let them do so with a heart that loves their neighbor, that picks the other guy up when he's knocked down, that looks for a way to glorify you in the way he expresses a call he disagrees with. With spectators looking on, Father, let these men be an example of what it is to follow you. Lord, we pray that you would keep everybody protected. We know that there'll be some bumps and bruises, but those are badges of honor. But please protect these men, the rest, and the spectators from any serious injury. And Lord, one final request, just we thank you for the gift of humility that you give us and discipline. If there's a way you could move a couple of pro football athletes into the West so that they ever have a chance to make it to the finals, we would be grateful. We thank you that you're a God with a sense of humor, and we pray all this in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Clint. And now, again, if you can please remove your hats for our national anthem, brought to us by Scott Stone.
All right, so this is only the podcaster microphone now recording. I've got the level about 7, and I'm probably roughly, 3 to 5 inches away, closer to a foot away now. Trying to see what the level is, kind of coming back in close, leaning back a little bit, turning to the right, leaning back a little bit, turning to the left. So seeing how loud this needs to be. So I'm going to crank it up a little more. So now we're up to about an 8 on the sensitivity. left over there. Now right back on track right here in front. So, this is the new podcaster Mike.
Hello. All right.
Test.
There we go. All right. Thank you, Tabitha Urick, our title sponsor with Greenwood King, for the coin toss. It appears the result is still pending. We'll find out soon enough. John Boy, welcome to Pecan Bowl 13. How are you feeling today? What are your thoughts on the keys to the game today?
Really excited about today's game, John. December 16th, 2023, Pecan Bowl 13. Looking at the history of the game, just for everybody in the crowd, the East won 6 of the first 7 Pecan Bowls, 7 overall. South has won 3 of the last 5. And, of course, the North won their first championship 2 years ago in 2020. That was well documented and celebrated by the North side.
Certainly haven't stopped hearing about it, John. This, I got to tell you, John, the wind. What do you think about the wind here today? We didn't see that in the semis. Certainly may play a factor today.
I think the wind plays a big factor, John. I think the quarterback center exchange is going to be big here. You got to get those snaps right. In addition to that, I think the crowd noise with the dozens of people on the sideline is going to affect the communication with the offensive line and the quarterback. Something to keep an eye on throughout the game.
I know in talking to a few North insiders, they were talking about pumping some stadium noise into the game to try to disrupt this East Side offense. We saw a few wrinkles last week for the East Side, John, some new formations, some of the escape hatches, if you will, for Brandon Fleetwood.
Yeah, the East definitely got out the trick playbook in game 1. Let's hope they didn't reveal too much early on. Hopefully they still have some stuff in their back pocket that they haven't showed the North. The Fleetwood back there at quarterback, really talented. The left-hander from Massachusetts knows how to fling it around the field.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like we are ready to go with some first quarter action brought to us by Curtin Insurance. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and say it.
Play ball.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Brandon Fleetwood in the shotgun. Brett Hour in motion to the near side. Brandon looks to the near side, finds Brandon Urick, and didn't quite make the completion there, John.
He heard the footsteps of Grant Gooding coming up to make that tackle. Didn't keep his eye on the ball. Just dropped it. You got to make those basic plays in Pecan Bowl.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like Grant Gooding coming off that interception last week against the West. Had a good game, and he's going to try to start things out again today. All right. Fleetwood trying to warm up those hands. Got his big 3 men up front. Motions for Urick. Going to the far side. Fleetwood looks across. Has Big Matt Gronson for the completion.
Nice read by Scott Davis at linebacker. Pulls the flag off of Gronson quickly after making the catch.
Looks like 87 is going to be checking out. And the first time we're going to see Mr. Jonathan Foy, the handyman himself. Well, looks like he's going to be checking back out.
He was just bringing in the play.
Ah, there it is. All right, we got Martinez in next to Fleetwood. Has that spread formation. Fleetwood gets rid of it. Head to Brett Hour. For a Stuart Title first down.
Nice toss by Fleetwood. You can see that he looked off the defense, looked to his left, was acting like he was looking for Brandon Urick on the outside, took it the other way, found Bredhauer for a deep gain.
Absolutely. Looks like we're going to have a personnel change here, John Boy. Got McLean to the far side with Piney Time and Urick to the near. 3 men up front. Fleetwood pulls the trigger, gets rid of it. Gets it out to number 44, Stuart Wilhite.
That was a screen all the way, John. You see the offensive line let the guys through. Wilhite catches the ball underneath. Nice little gain. Marching down the field. Nice play calling by the east side to start out. Very conservative, moving the ball.
Absolutely. Efficiency is what the coaches were telling me over the break, that they want to be efficient with their gains, John. All right. Piney and Urick to the near side. Wilhite and McLean to the far. All right. Has his man all day wide open. Fleetwood and Sacco with the flag pull there, John Boy.
Old Chuck Chapline with the catch there.
Oh, there you go. Excuse me, but it looks like we are actually in the Hicks Davis Wind red zone with that Right Asphalt Products first down. We appreciate all of our sponsors to the Wilchester Men's Club and want to thank them for, we wouldn't be able to do the things we do without them. All right, Urick in motion to the far side. Fleetwood shovel pass, and there's a lateral. Stuart Wilhite is going to be marked just short of the goal line, John.
Going to bring down a second down and goal for the East. They are just short. Little trickeration once again.
It does, and it looks like it is about 4 yards short of the goal line, bringing up second down. Still a 0-0 ball game for Pecan Bowl 13. All right. Fleetwood looks like he's going to take off and run it in himself. And it's going to be a Memorial Village Apartments touchdown for the East.
That was a run all the way for Fleetwood. Just works those hips. Hips don't lie. Got it right into the end zone.
Absolutely. Big play there, and the East side strikes first with just over 10 minutes to play in the Curtin Insurance first quarter.
Let's see what the East pulls out of the playbook here. Talk about it all the time. These extra points, absolutely critical to Pecan Bowl victories.
Absolutely. Man, and it sounds like a hurricane in here. That wind is going to be something fierce. And it looks like there's some conversations with the referee. Oh, it's going to be a third down. No, not a touchdown. We're taking it off the field. Just short. Fleetwood in the pistol there. Looking for his man in the end zone. Rolls to the near side. Has Chaplin, and that is going to be enough for a touchdown.
What composure by Fleetwood in the pocket, looking to his right, trying to find his man. Finds a second or third option. Touchdown.
Absolutely. Charles Chaplin there with that Memorial Village Apartments touchdown this time. And now we are going to go for an extra point and see how this turns out. All right. Fleetwood behind 3-man line. Pulls it out. Looks to his outlet. That's going to be a lateral. Gets it away. And that is broken up by number 40 there, Wes Finch.
Nice double pass, getting creative again, looking for Brandon Urick in the end zone. Couldn't quite bring it in, just over his head.
You know, in hearing a lot of the pundits from around the neighborhood this weekend, John, they were talking about the use of that outlet for the East and how it could really open up the playbook for the offense.
Well, I think maybe the East is still feeling the effects of that semifinal party at the Urick's house 2 weeks ago. What I understand, it was quite the soiree.
All right. Well, the North is going to adopt that spread offense, and they're going to be coming in for more of a traditional set. 3 men up front. Here we go. Cooper gets rid of it. The completion.
Looking for number 12.
No good.
Looking for number 12, Donnie Morrison, just beyond his outstretched arms. It's okay, though. It's still second and short. You can pick up that first down. Take a chance here early on.
All right. Second down for the boys in blue. Cooper calling the play. Has it in the gun. Looking deep. Instead goes short. Just the outlet receiver. And that's for enough for, I believe, first down there.
Matty Ice, Matt Worsham with the flagpole there. Matt's a longtime Pecan Bowl player. He actually quarterbacked the East Side to a championship several years ago. Now switched over to the defense, proving his versatility.
Absolutely. You got to love that 5-tool guy out there for the North. Still looking for its first down. All right, Corcoran in motion. Cooper looking in the near side, gets rid of it. Just overshot his receiver, number 21, Austin Luck.
Number 2, John Evans for the East Side, laying out. Going for the interception there. Wasn't quite able to bring it in, but tremendous hustle.
Absolutely. I think maybe the rain last night has caused a little or a give in the ground here, but certainly this goat pasture is a little bit firm.
Well, you have to wonder, did the teams come prepared with the right footwear? Are they switching to the screw-ins? You know, you have to have the right equipment out here at Pecan Bowl. Otherwise, you're just setting yourself up for failure, John.
And actually, the North, I heard they were accusing the East of wetting down the field before this Pecan Bowl 13. All right, and it looks like the punt is off to Coco Martinez, and he's going to receive it at the 22-yard line.
Nice spiral punt.
All right, so we're a check of the let's just check of the SPJSC Lodge 88 bingo scoreboard. It is 6-0 East as they secured that touchdown to Mr. Chaplin.
Quick turnover on downs there for the North Side. Not the way you want to start. Didn't turn the ball over, though. Nice punt. Didn't give the East too good field position.
No, it's going to take a little bit to get that first down. Fleetwood gets McLean in motion to the far side with 5-man front. He's going to looking. Can't quite reach Urich.
Tight coverage by Scott Davis on Brandon Urich over the middle there.
On him like a cheap suit. I like that kind of defense there, John Boy. I want to let everybody know you got the Wilchester Meat Wagon out here today. New addition to Pecan Bowl 13. Got some breakfast tacos for $3. And really excited to have him out there, as well as Stretch Labs. Go get a stretch. All right, Fleetwood. 2 wide receivers to each side. 3-man front. Looks for the man on the far side. Got Blake McLean in stride. And he is making his move. But Big Todd Porter with the flag pull.
Fleetwood hit him in stride, like you said. He was wide open, was Blake McLean. Cut it to the inside, tried to elude Todd Porter. Nice flag pull by Porter. What a big gain for the East Side. They're knocking on the door once again into the red zone.
Absolutely. That red zone, again, a Wright Asphalt Products first down, as well as a Hicks Davis win red zone attempt. Woo! John, I certainly could have worn better clothing options here today. I'm not sure that the Guayabera was quite appropriate. All right, Fleetwood. And there's a whistle. Whoa. Little extracurricular activities there, gentlemen.
A lot of extracurricular activities. It's a family game, boys.
All right. I know the temperature drops, the tempers will go up, but we're going to do that play over again. after the official walks it off 5 yards.
Back the east side up there a little bit.
All right, here we go. Colhausen, Willite, and Houston in front. Fleetwood with Piney and Urick to the near side. Rolls to the near side, just gets rid of it.
Oh,
And are we going to?
the official. Yep.
Yeah, there is
Yep.
the laundry. I think we all saw that was a little bit of too tight coverage.
Yeah, you can't do that out here at Pecan Bowl. He's all over his man.
Absolutely. Well, listen, checking that some Springworks game clock over there, just over 2 minutes as the officials walk it off. Penalties, just about the only thing we haven't gotten a sponsor for, but certainly are open to that. If anybody wants to approach us after the game, we certainly would love that.
We'll take your money.
There you go. Fleetwood looks at Martinez and Piney to the near side, checking his man, gets rid of it. Behind his man, Drew Piney there on that one.
Grant Gooding with the tight coverage on the outside. Piney tried to come back to the ball. Just thrown just behind him.
Folks, for those of you who aren't aware, we've got this game live streamed, brought to us by Alliance Residential Company. You can find it on the Wilchester Men's Club YouTube channel. All right, Fleetwood getting set, calls the ball, quick out. Hey, dropped with the outstretched hands of Austin Sacco, and he is excited about that.
Number 54, Austin Sacco, gets those big paws up, knocks the ball down. Looks like J.J. Watt out there.
Absolutely. Could have gone 6 the other way with as long as it was up there. All right, it's going to bring up 3rd down, John.
Critical play here for the north side defense. Don't want to go down 2 touchdowns.
All right, spread offense. Leaves them open. Fleetwood running, gets out to the near side and finds a wide open Brandon Urick for the touchdown.
Nice job by Fleetwood to escape. Number 18 for the north side.
Brandon Becker right there. Just couldn't get it.
Brandon Becker was on him. Running to his left, found Urick in the end zone, wide open.
All right, it is. Now we are going to see an attempted extra point. And we are just going to be going for 1.
Okay, not going for the octopus here.
There we go. All right, Fleetwood whispering sweet nothings into his receiver's ear as he heads to middle. Gets rid of it quick.
See if Chuck's got the moves.
He does.
Pitch it.
Charlie Chaplin. Oh! And that extra point is no good, John.
Well, Chaplin knew he wasn't going to make it in the end zone, just decided to give it the old college try, toss it out, see if somebody could find it. Didn't work out, but a nice start for the east side certainly here as the first quarter winds down.
Absolutely. Again, thanks to Curtin Insurance for being one of our sponsors as we move now to the Junk Luggers second quarter. Junk Luggers second quarter with the score 12-0, the East. John, they've seemed to move the ball very comfortably. I want to check in, though, with Grant Buttram over there on the sidelines, our roving reporter. Grant, what are we seeing so far? Oh, here we go.
Are we here?
Yeah, we are.
All right. Looks like both teams are having fun over here. A little bit more fun on the red sideline than the blue sideline. But, hey, Nate Penland, how are the field conditions out there?
A little bumpy. That's why we're down. But I think we're going to overcome, and we got this.
Way to go.
You heard it from big Nate Penland, number 11 in your scoreboards, 1 in your heart.
All right. Looks like Cooper going to call the ball. Corcoran got the handoff. He's looking to make the spin move, but Coco Martinez with the flagpole.
First time we've called Coco Martinez's name today. Gets in on the flagpole. Had a big impact in the semifinal, did Coco. We were duped a little bit on his biography, weren't we, John?
Absolutely. Rookie he is not. I think he's seen the field a time or two. I went to speak with his old coach. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. All right, Cooper with 3 men up front. receivers on either side. Looking quickly, looking downfield, and the ball tipped. Cooper goes down, incidental contact. Everybody is in good spirits as that did not come up well.
Madana, number 9 for Beaumont, Texas, with the pass deflection.
Man, I got to tell you, Beaumont Beast is one heck of a player out there. Had a great semifinal and look to repeat here in Pecan Bowl 13. Brought to you by Tabitha Urick with Greenwood King. All right. The North looking to the playbook there. Checking. Now with Cooper. Pulls it back. Rolls to the far side. Now to the near side. Just. There's going to be a question as to whether or not pulled that flag. And it looks like from the official, he got it. Number 82.
Big Harden from Tyler, Texas.
Nate Harden is his first Pecan Bowl, but making an impact here in Pecan Bowl 13.
You know, not the start that the North Side wanted, but John, let's remember the final last year. The East Side was up 27-13 against the South before the South came storming back. So North Side still very much in this game.
I know that they're feeling it, and it looks like we have a nice high punt.
And he angles that into the crowd.
Ryan Rush.
Oh. Ryan Rush. The nice catch on the sideline.
It must have got caught up there in the wind, I think, or the fact that he brought the 9-iron out to put that one in the
I
air.
think that caught the side of his foot. He was angling it, trying to keep it away from the speedy Coco Martinez on the return.
Absolutely. Well, the East is going to take over with pretty good field position here, John.
Well, they're moving the ball around quite nicely. They've got to go against the wind here now, so that's going to change the dynamic of the game. You know, this is the way that they are throwing the ball. They're warming up. So hopefully Fleetwood has got his game dialed in.
All right, Piney and Urick to the far side, looking quick. And that's going to go incomplete there.
Looked like the East Side offense just not on the same page on that one.
Yep. We're going to try that one again. It's going to be second down and about 10-ish to get the first down. Remind everybody, as we check the Some Springworks game clock with 11 minutes to just under 12 minutes to play, we're going to have 7 untimed downs afterward. All right. Going to check the side official. Fleetwood, quick feet, goes to Matt Gronseth. And I'm not sure. Let's see where they're gonna call it. Looks like it's gonna be just short of the first down, John.
Well, that East Side offensive line of Colehausen, Gronseth, Valentine doing a nice job of protecting in the pocket. Also getting out there for the catches, Gronseth. Again, just short of the first down, but only out here at Pecan Bowl can you be an offensive lineman and a receiver.
Absolutely. But you know what? Following the beefcakes out there for the East Side, that's not a bad play. Those are some guys I want to be following to the buffet line. All right. Fleetwood calls the ball. Rolling to the far side. He's got to take it himself. And Wes Finch with the pull. And I think they're going to lose a couple of yards there, John.
The outside linebacker, Wes Finch from Houston, Texas. He was fired up after that one.
All right, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Let's see what the East elects to do. It looks like they're going to.
It's like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, there you go.
New personnel in. Coco Martinez at center. Brett Hauer just off center.
All right. Fleetwood looks to the outlet. He's going to get rid of it. Jonathan Foy.
The fix-it man from Tupelo, Mississippi with the catch and the critical first down.
Man, they brought the hands team on for that one, and Foy just torqued his body and came down with that one.
I tell you what, he was locked in. He was focused on that ball. He was not going to let that out of his hands.
Absolutely. All right. Here we go. McLean, Foy to the near side. Piney and Urick to the far. Got Big Ben Breadhour there. Chapline in motion. Fleetwood's going to call it almost over his head. Gets it out quick. And Breadhour is going to pull the flag.
I think sometimes you can overthink the play there, John. East Side getting real cute.
Absolutely.
Dipsy doos there.
Yep. And it looks like they're going to take a loss of about a yard there. You know, the North has been pretty good, only giving up one chunk play, but certainly the scoreboard shows that East has been able to put some points on the board.
Well, like you said, that wind playing a big factor now that the East side's going against it. Not as quite as easy to move the ball.
No, it is not. All right. Fleetwood calling it. Gets rid of it. High over Piney's head.
That ball sailed on him just a little bit over the outstretched arms of Drew Piney.
Yes, it did. But boy, can you hear and feel that wind. Again, for those of you who are joining us, we've got a live stream, but certainly happy that everybody's out here today. This is a great family atmosphere, and no, we'll just talk through it. All right. Here we go. That empty front. All right. Whoa, man, that was a Superman move. Fleetwood gets rid of it. Raish has got it, and they're going to pull the flag for about a 12-yard gain, just short of the red zone there, John Boy.
Big Andy Raish from Sulphur, Louisiana. This is his first year playing Pecan Bowl.
Yeah, Andy Raish is part of that twin tower duo there with Brett Hour, and certainly is a big target there. All right, empty front. It's the East side empty. Calling it. Fleetwood, quick pass to Brett Hour over. And that is good enough for Right Asphalt Products first down as we enter the Hicks Davis win red zone.
Decisive move there by Fleetwood, finding Brett Howard for the first down. Brett Howard always looking dapper out there in his tights.
Absolutely. It looks like that little quick slant, John, that's a nice way to pick up some short yards for the East. All right, now, first time we've seen trips here to the near side, pulling Chapline in motion. Heavy to the near side, just dumps it. And Martinez to Fleetwood. Oh, and it looks like there's a pull. We'll see what the officials call it.
So interesting formation by the East side that all the receivers out wide, no offensive linemen except for the center. North snuffed it out pretty well. It's just a short game.
I tell you what, we saw that in Pecan Bowl in the semifinals, John. I think North's been watching a lot of tape to make those adjustments, and it looks like it's going to be working.
You know, there were rumors that North was flying a drone over the East side practice this week.
All right, Martinez in the middle, drops it to Fleetwood, gets it out to Urich.
Wow. You could see that ball knuckle and move as it was going out to Urich.
Absolutely, it did.
Factor.
Yeah, I'm tell you what, this north to south wind is just fierce. Well, it's going to be third down here as the East tries to get that commanding lead from the north. All right, Fleetwood calls the ball, looking deep, moving, gets rid of it. Andy Raish into the end zone. And that is a Memorial Village Apartments touchdown.
At this point, the north side has to look at their defensive strategy. Have to start changing things up. You know, this is the talked about the bend but don't break defense. This is the bend and break defense.
That's certainly what it looks like. All right, it looks like the North is going to elect to go for one, see if they can finally pull one in. All right, Fleetwood calls it. Under pressure, hands up, and it's going to be knocked down, no good.
Looking for Chili Dog, big Colehausen there. Couldn't reel it in.
Yep, it is. With 4 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the second half, the East is up with a commanding lead, 18-0. Let's check in with Grant Buttram over there on the sidelines. Grant, how are things looking there? What are the spirits on the east side?
Well, East is pretty excited over here. Andy raged with that big touchdown. He came to the sideline, jacked up, went to go give high fives, and no one could reach his hands. So,
all right, Matt Cooper calls the ball. Not much pressure, has plenty of time. He's going to survey the field and gets rid of it in stride to Corcoran and no good. He was moving quick. That ball was whistling.
There was a lot of movement on that defensive pressure from the east side there.
Looked like they're looking some stunts. First time we're seeing Matt Hawthorne on the field there,
Well, he was
a Pecan Bowl veteran.
He was out there giving his best, that's for sure, was Matt Hawthorne.
Yes, he is. All right. Looks like the East is showing blitz. Pulls back. Plenty of time. Heading. Nathan Kurtz and Brett Hour pulled the flag.
Oh!
Hey, guys, we got the flag pull. I know tempers are. We don't want to see any of that extracurricular activity out here. Let's have some fun, all right?
You know, one of the things we didn't talk about yet, John, was the chili competition between the teams at the happy hour earlier in December.
Absolutely.
Who ended up winning that? I don't recall.
Was
it the North?
That was that. I could have been. Definitely. All right. Cooper with Corcoran in motion. Trips to the far side. Looking down, Andy Ramirez has plenty of time. Just gets rid of it. Throws it up. And Matt Hawthorne with his first and only probably reception here at Pecan Bowl 13.
Just overthrew Corcoran right in front of the east sideline there.
All right, and that's going to bring up fourth down for the North with just over 2 minutes to play.
Well, if you're the North, you got to get on the scoreboard before the end of the first half. Critical for team morale. Just get back into the game in general.
All right, East showing blitz. All right, nope. East falling back, giving Cooper plenty of time. Gets it out to Will Height. Still on his feet, still moving. And Brett Hour pulls it for about a 15-yard gain, and that's just about the 30-yard line, John.
That was a big play for the Northside offense. Still got plenty of time, minute and a half left in the first half, plus the 7 untimed downs.
Absolutely. Yeah, that quick check of the SPGSD Lodge 88 bingo scoreboard. It is 18-0. The East, but the North driving here. All right, Corcoran in motion. Cooper looking, gets it out to Tommy Stetzel.
Cooper started to move the ball down the field, find different receivers.
That is quite the mouthpiece in Thomas Stenzel. Very pronounced, I would say. All right. Stenzel checks out after the reception of about 4 yards. All right. 2 receivers to the either side. Cooper calling for the ball. Looking, rolling to the near side. Got plenty of time. Nathan Kurtz again, and that is going to be good enough for a Wright Asphalt Products first down.
Cooper finding his big men consistently, his big tight ends. You know, we haven't called Andy Ramirez's name. He's a Pecan Bowl veteran.
Legend, actually.
A legend. He's in the Ring of Honor, the Pecan Bowl. Certainly look to get him involved.
Yep, we do. But Elliott, so we got Wall, Penland, and Luck up front. Got Cooper in the pistol.
Clock.
We got a clock violation. Or not clock violation. We just ended the second half. Brought to you by Junk Luggers, or second quarter rather. And now we move to the 7 untimed downs. A staple of Pecan Bowl after we had that running clock. We now have 7 untimed downs before we end the first half.
Elliott Wall checking in. He's looking distracted. He knows Costco opens at 9:30 on Saturday mornings. He'd rather be other places.
All right. Now, North setting up in the pistol. Cooper looking to his outlet receiver. Corcoran has the speed and just is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, Jared John.
Cooper looking really comfortable back there, finding his man. Solid pickup. Got plenty of downs to get into the end zone.
Yes, that's right. We got second down here and the second down on our 7 untimed downs. Okay. All right. All right. Why don't you sit here, buddy? All right. Cooper looking. Not plenty of time. And, it looks like 6 the other way. But I believe we're going to see a flag there. Looked like there's some contact.
Yeah, unintentional there. Big collision with Martinez and Corcoran on the outside.
Yeah. Hey, if Caitlin Leuberger could come to the Cougar USA. All right. Hey, your mom's coming. I see her right here. All right. We are good. Caitlin must have been stretching for that Powder Puff game, which is going to be coming. Oh, there we go. What a wonderful reunion here, John. You got to love that. You bet.
So the interception by Evans negated there.
Yes, it is. That one looked good, and it looks like we are going to replay second down with the North getting a little bit of yardage, trying to get some points on the board before halftime. All right. Cooper to the left hash. Has a 3-man front with Ramirez to the far side alone and trips to the near side. Cooper looking to the near side, dancing, just dumps it off. And the East is calling for intentional grounding there, John. What do you think?
Smart play by Cooper to get rid of the ball. It's first down. 3 more opportunities to get it into the end zone. Don't want to throw an interception. Don't want to turn the ball over. So smart play. East side, of course, calling for the intentional grounding there, but not the case.
No, I think the officials had the receiver in the area. All right. Now here we are. Corcoran in motion. Cooper calls it. East is blitzing. Gets rid of it. Woo! David Leckie with the hand on it there, John Boy.
Big David Leckie, number 7, comes over the top, brings that paw over and knocks the ball down.
Man.
Quite a defensive play.
Leckie, hailing from Katy, Texas, looks like he was that was some Katy Tiger type moves right there.
Looks like he lifts a new spot, John.
There we go. All right, it is going to be third down and about 12 to go. All right. Cooper in the ball. Pump fake. Has his man. Stuart Wilhite. Coco Martinez trying to, what I would consider, disrobe Stuart in order to get that flag.
I was watching the offensive line, John. It's getting physical, getting a little chippy out there.
Well, that's just passion there. They want to hoist the Top Dog trophy. They had to, the South had to say goodbye to it last night. I heard there was a nice ceremony there in order to bid farewell to it, at least for 1 year. All right. Going Cooper doing a power set there, gets it low, looking plenty of time, just throws it quick. And there it is for the TD there, John.
Finds Castillo over the middle. That is huge. Brett Stanley, the Havershire Hammer, was coming up, putting the pressure on Cooper. Finds Castillo. That is huge. Now we're going to see what happens with the extra point. If they go for 1 or 2, looks like they're going for 1.
Well, I tell you what, that really gave something for the North to cheer about. Haven't heard much from the north side of the field here. All right, and we'll see there. That's the first touchdown for the North, so it's 18-6. We're going for that extra point. Cooper rolling out, gets rid of it, leads his receiver just a little bit too much there, John.
Yeah.
Well, and it looks like there's going to be 2 more downs for the East. Let's see how conservative or aggressive the play calling is going to be. What do you think, John?
I think if you're the East here, you just let these 2 plays die. Get the halftime with your 18-6 lead. Let the second half play out as it will.
All right, and we're going to check in with Graham Buttram here, who's been on the sidelines for most of the morning here. After this play, as Fleetwood has 2 receivers to either side in the bunch formation with a 3-man front. All right, Fleetwood has his outlet pass, and they're going big. And McLean gets it, and Porter pulled the flag just short of the 40-yard line.
That was the dreaded Davis-Porter combo coming up on McLean for the flag pull. He wasn't going anywhere between those 2.
All right. Yep, Porter and Davis were on him like white on rice there. They really had him going there.
Todd Porter breaking all the rules, wearing the sunglasses out here.
The sunglasses headband look, though, is reaching back to the 1980s, but I like it. He's a throwback player there, John.
He's a look good, play good guy.
All right. And it looks like we're going to see maybe not quite a timeout, but certainly a discussion with the referee, which we have not seen too many. It's been a pretty clean game there, John. What do you think?
It's been a really clean game. Well played by both sides. Not a lot of penalties either way. Clock's been moving.
And ball heads. All right, just short of the first down marker at the 40-yard line. Fleetwood changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Has 2 receivers, looks for his outlet man. Still dancing, gets rid of it to Chapline. Somebody had his flag pulled. And, throws it up. Todd Porter. He's going to go the other way. Blake McLean with the flag pull, and I believe that is going to be the final down for the first half there, John.
Well, Todd Porter doing his job, keeping everybody in front of him on the last play of the game, last play of the quarter.
Yes, well, now let's check in with our sideline reporter, Grant Buttram. I think he's over at the Wilchester Meat Wagon. Grant, how are things going over there?
Hey, the tacos look good over here. I'm here with Austin Tondu, the Grand Poopah with the Wilchester Meat Wagon. Austin, talk to me about what you got here for the people that haven't been over yet.
We got brisket, egg, tacos, some salsa, cheese, beans, $3 a piece. We got 1 tray left, so not too many. So come and get them.
I can vouch. They're awesome.
Oh, thanks so much, Grant. And thank you so much, Austin, for braving the elements and making it out here today. This is a lot of fun. All right, so we are going to be here at halftime, and we'll check back in with you shortly. All right.
Saw a bunch of kids out here beyond the end zone while they were trying to score.
All right. Hey, guys, just a message to all the families out here. If you could please keep an eye on the kiddos out here. We do not want them crawling on any of the Jeeps, the other vehicles, and even moving into that other field over there. We want to keep everybody safe. All right. As we start the second half of play, North with the ball. Cooper calls for it. Has plenty of time. Looks comfortable in the pocket, just over the outstretched hands of number 22, Matt Smith.
It's great to see so many Pecan Bowl legends out here, John, looking down the sideline, coming out to support. Really very special, good crowd out today. A lot of guys coming out from the south side as well.
Definitely good to see a lot of those North players, those former North players out here supporting their team before they go head out to Luby's for that blue plate special there. All right. It looks like Bum Goodson out there went to go have a talk with players as this is a first down play. Cooper looking, set firm in the pocket with Kurtz with the reception again. They're playing that tight end model here coming out in the second half, John.
He's looking for Kurtz again. You got to stick with what works. March it down the field.
Yes, it did. Again, as we start the Shepherd and Walton Employee Benefit third quarter here at Pecan Bowl 13, brought to us by Tabitha Urick with Greenwood King. The North is down 18-6 here in the third quarter. Cooper running for it. Cooper pulls up just short of the first down there. He's walking gingerly there as it's going to be a third down for the North. All right, John Boy. Third down. Cooper's going to stay in. As the two receivers to the near side. Cooper's looking, gets rid of it, has his man, Matt Corcoran, to the outstretched arms, enough for a Right Asphalt Products first down.
Coco Martinez right on Corcoran for just a short gain.
Yep, it is. Maybe. All right. So it's going to be first down here for the North as we start the second half. Some of those big hog mollies up front there have been providing Matt Cooper with plenty of protection today. Cooper fakes the handoff to Corcoran, has plenty of time, looking, finds his man, Big Thomas Stencil. And that looks like Kenner Adams there, number 86, a linebacker from Dickinson, Tennessee, with the pull.
Northside with the opportunity to make this a one-score game, completely change the look and feel of this game if they can put one on the board here.
All right, that is correct. John, right at about the 35-yard line, it is. Cooper, again, is looking comfortable there in the pocket. Takes the snap. East side with pressure. Gets it out to Corcoran. Kenner Adams again with the flagpole.
Number 13, Big Jeff Koenig coming around the outside. Put the pressure on Cooper with the rush.
I like it. Cooper hadn't had a lot of pressure, hadn't had a lot of hands in the face there the first half. So it was good to see the East side with that little safety blitz.
They went to the drawing board at halftime, talked about their defensive strategy, how they could get after Cooper, put a little pressure on him. Still moving the ball, though.
Well, a big change this week from the semifinals is having the mastermind Rick No himself on the sidelines. At Pecan Bowl, again, legend there, pacing the sidelines with his signature cigar in his mouth there.
Yeah, just a friendly reminder, Rick, that there's no smoking indoors, Rick. I don't think Tabitha's going to allow Brandon to have any more parties at the house moving forward.
All right.
Bringing it back.
We are.
Nope, bringing it forward.
All right, and that is going to be a penalty on the East. And it's going to reset the downs with the North driving again in this second half. A long drive over 5 minutes with Cooper staying in as QB1, and Cooper just couldn't quite get to it. Looked like a bit of a difficult exchange there.
And, that's something that we hadn't seen in the semifinals or today, with a bad snap there to Cooper. It's a little bit low, wasted down, lose some yardage, makes it tough to move the ball. They're going the wrong way, John.
Yep, and again, check of the SumSpringWorks game clock. It is 8 minutes and 45 seconds here in the Spencer and Walton third quarter. All right, East showing blitz. Cooper with plenty of time, gets it out again to Kurtz. That's definitely seemed like that was in the North's playbook today. Was getting luck involved.
Well, Eastside defense doing a good job of keeping everything in front of them, giving up a lot of completions, but no long plays. Kind of a methodical drive by the North.
All right, Kurtz and Morrison to the near side here. Corcoran stays put. Cooper gets it out to number 14 again there, John.
Big number 14.
Surprising wrinkle in the North offense, but that is good enough for a Right Asphalt Products first down here, I believe, for the North.
Youngster on the field.
All right, Matt Cooper takes the snap, gets rid of it.
Kurtz climbs the ladder again on the sideline.
Yes, and for all of the attendees, again, we appreciate everybody standing away from the white line as these guys are moving very fast. We want to keep everybody safe, and even you guys holding the first down marker there, we want to keep your eyes on the game.
And fast is a relative term, John, but they are big.
They are moving. They are big.
They're
Big and moving.
moving, and they're big.
That's right. Cooper takes the snap, clean exchange, and he's going to try to run.
Okay. Hadn't seen a lot of that from Cooper. Decides to take a few yards up the middle. Big David Leckie, number 7, with the pull.
Yeah, and that's going to bring up a third down with about 8 yards to go to the goal line there. In an 18-6 ball game, John, with Elliott Wall checking in, this is a big down for the North.
A big down, a big possession for the North. They can make it a one-score game here. Changes the whole complexion of the game, puts a little pressure on the East Side offense when they get back onto the field, and could look a lot different.
Without a doubt. All right. Receivers on either side. Cooper takes a high snap, has plenty of time, no pressure, looking, pointing, and he throws it up, and it looks like
great catch. Was he in bounds?
Let's see.
What do you got, Blue or Stripes? Officials
all right,
conferring.
they are conferring. The North is pleading his case, and the North is a touchdown.
That might have been good in the NFL. I think he had 2 feet in there. Quite a catch in the corner of the end zone. Cooper had all day to throw it back there, moving around, bought some time, just put it up where only his man could find it, got the touchdown. Great play.
Absolutely. And that is at least 12 points on the board. And let's see if the North can convert the extra point. I think they're going for one.
You know, the North has actually played in 7 finals, having won 1 championship, but a number of their finals, they've only lost by a point or 2. So it just speaks to the critical nature of the 1 and 2 point conversions here.
Absolutely. All right. It looks like some whistles there. And that is not good for the North. It's going to march them back a few yards with the check of the game clock there. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the Shepard and Walton third quarter here at Pecan Bowl 13, brought to you by Tabitha Urick.
Backs them up just a little bit.
Yes, it does. Again, want to thank Stretch Labs for being out here, stretching people out. I got a little stretch too here, John. It was for the big day. All right, Cooper takes the snap, looking for his man. Everybody crossing route there, and tip drill. And it's Coco Martinez the other way, but that's going to be a dead ball. And the official's going to wave that one off, and it is going to be 18-12. Checking the SPJST Lodge 88 bingo scoreboard there, John.
So still, again, a 1 point game.
One possession game.
One possession game. No conversions have been made, so that changes the face of the whole game when you're only down by 6. So again, a lot of pressure on the East Side offense now to move the ball.
Hey, guys who are on this side of the white line, I need you on that side of the white line unless you are holding the down marker. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. Fleetwood back to work here, John. All right, Fleetwood gets it out with a blocker in front. Chapline, twinkle toes, he's still on his feet. Can Austin Stacko, Grant Gooding catch him? He just gets rid of it, but I think the officials are going to call him down here, John.
Chapline with some fancy footwork on the sideline to avoid the flag pull. Dances down the sideline. Looks like he may have got the lateral off for the flag pull. The official didn't think so. Called him down at the 20. That's the start that the East Side wanted.
Absolutely, a big chunk play there to get them them back engaged here.
Number 31, McLean. He could smell the end zone. Good Blake. He wanted it.
He did. He did.
6.
All right, we are here in the Hicks Davis win red zone there with a first down for the East. Martinez here. Some chicanery. I know what we're going to see. Chapline, he's going to run it. Has Gronseth blocking, but 37.
Well orchestrated plays by the East Side offense here. Snapping it directly to Martinez. Used Fleetwood as a decoy. Gave it to Chapline to come around the outside. Nice little gain. Gronseth set a nice little basketball pick there.
I got to tell you, so as I was mentioning before, I sat down with Martinez's former coach, Mac Brown, for Pecan Bowl 12. He told me that he was touched by the hands of the football gods, and he has that kind of, he's a difference maker.
He said, you can't measure. You can't measure what this man brings to the table.
Absolutely, yes.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight.
All right, Fleetwood has trips to the far side with McLean to the near side. Has it rolling out, stepping forward. He thinks he's pump fake. Gronseth's got it. Outlet receiver. And there's Scott Davis with the pull there.
Gronseth proving to be Fleetwood's favorite little safety valve underneath the number of catches here today. Moving the ball down there on the doorstep of the end zone.
Yep, and it looks like that was about a 6 or 7 yard gain. It's going to bring up third down and goal with the East threatening again there, John. What do you think the East is going to do to get this thing over the goal line?
I think right now you got to look underneath. You got to keep it simple. With this wind, when you're throwing it to the outside, the ball's tending to float a little bit on you. So keep it underneath.
All right, Fleetwood gets rid of it and overshot his man there by a few feet. No more short jokes, John, for Blake McLean this time, okay?
Well, it looked like it was kind of between Coco Martinez and Balake McLean. Couldn't really tell who that one was for. Brings up fourth down.
Yes, it does.
Critical play for the East Side offense. Great start to the drive, stalled out a little bit here. One more chance to punch it into the end zone.
All right, we got Urick and Drew Piney to the far side, and Urick and Chapline to the near. All right, Fleetwood throws it up. He's going to go for the big over big. Oh! And it looks like the North broke it up there, John Boy.
Great pass defense by number 18, Brandon Becker, the first-year Pecan Bowl player from Evansville, Indiana. Tremendous defense there. I mean, I think Brett Hauer had not a head, but maybe 3 heads on him.
Absolutely.
About 1.5 feet.
Plus the arms, I mean, and the fingers. I mean, he had plenty of size on him.
No, but just got up there and broke up the pass. Nice defense.
Yes, it is. You know, John, I thought they were going to be looking for Drew Piney from the Overland Park, Kansas, but it didn't go that way. They went for size over speed.
Well, I know you and Drew talk a lot about, shampoo tips, and just couldn't find them on the outside there.
Absolutely. Yes, folks. That golden mane that Drew Piney has, it's certainly an envy of many of the Pecan Bowl players. So it is. That's going to be turnover on downs there? Or rather, we are going to the fourth quarter there, brought to us by Spencer Fain. Spencer Fain Lawyers for all your legal needs. And again, folks, if you can please make sure those kiddos are away from the sidelines. Okay, thank you very much. We want everybody to be safe out there. And we want to check you back in with Grant Buttram here. Sorry, Grant. How we doing over there?
We're good. I think the East Side is pretty excited about how things are going so far. North is making a push, though.
All right. North back with the ball. Cooper still in. Looking. Has his man. Throws it way up. Big Ben Brettauer is pushed out of bounds. The officials say not going to bring that one in, incomplete.
So he did bring that one in, caught it out of bounds. It's quite the play. Cooper just put that up. Air got under it, floating. Was an easy one for Brettauer to pick off. Unfortunately, he came down out of bounds. Wasn't able to create the turnover.
Grant, how are the things feeling on that other side of the field as far as the weather goes? I mean, you got a wind playing a factor? Those guys holding up okay?
No complaints so far.
All right. We've got Cooper. He's looking. He's throwing. He has Kurtz again, but not before it's broken up by Lecky this time, number 7. Lucky number 7. No, Lucky number, yeah.
Yep. With David Lecky over the middle on Kurtz.
Both these teams, John, have been preparing for this for weeks, all fall. They look like they're in a really good peak performance, really good shape. And, again, with the injury bug not biting them, everybody's staying healthy. You got to be happy about that.
Well, the East Side's 5:30 a.m. workouts are legendary. They have a whopping 2 or 3 people show up each time, from what I understand.
All right, Cooper throws it over, has his man.
Oh. All right.
And that was like a freight train, guys. Then that, again, Austin Luck, is why we're asking everybody to stay away from the sidelines and please keep hold of your kids. We don't want anybody to get hurt out here.
Number 33, Michael Day from Ponca City, Oklahoma, with the flagpole on the outside.
Yep. Big number 33 there has been a stalwart here on the defense for the last 3 years and continues to perform well.
They call him bench press.
Does he even work out? All right. Looks like some changes in substitutions here for both sides. And it looks like the North is going to punt on 4th down here. Let's see if they can get the wind with the wind in front of them. Can they get under it? Can they get it out?
Well, they got to trust their defense here.
All right. Sun in the eyes of, and that thing just died about halfway out there, and that's going to be about the 38-yard line, John.
Looks like he put the 2-iron on it, tried to cheat the wind a little bit, got caught up. Medium field for the east side to get into the end zone. Still a one-score game. The east side looking to put this one out of reach. Could possibly do it on this drive.
Yes, it is. Again, here in the Spencer Fane fourth quarter with 11 minutes to play before our 7 untimed downs. We got Piney and Urick here. That combo to the near side. Chaplin and McLean on the far. All right. Uh-oh. Fleetwood stands up. Fleet feet and Scott Davis with the pull there.
Will Height, Polhausen, and Houston on the offensive line providing nice protection for Fleetwood.
You got to like it when Fleetwood just pulls it down and takes it himself. He's a can-do type of guy, and he's going to get it done. All right, here, number 17 surveys the defense. Takes the snap, gets rid of it to Chapline, and with the spin move, he's going to get the flag pulled by Todd Porter here.
Ooh, they use Blake McLean as the dummy out on the outside. Leave it underneath, wide open underneath. Was that Chapline on the catch? Sorry.
Yes, I believe it might have been. We want to thank everybody again coming out to Pecan Bowl 13 here in the Cougar USA broadcast booth. John Hampton, John Burry, we are excited to be here today. Thanks to Tim Zacharias and all the production team for making this possible here with the live stream and just everything out here today. Fleetwood looks for it. Outlet pass there. Dipsy Doodle. Had a couple of North players running into each other, but everybody looks like they're okay.
Captain America, number 44, Stuart Wilhite, with the catch.
Yep, and it looks like it's going to be first down, excuse me. That was enough for a Right Asphalt Products first down for the East. Just getting it over the 20-yard line to the red zone. All right, Fleetwood steps up, finds the dirt before it finds McLean.
McLean selling out, sliding for the ball. Porter on him tight, just a little bit low. Couldn't haul it in, brings up a second down here.
You know, both these teams have been playing hard today. Both teams, again, whoever has more points at the end of the game. I know that's one of your keys to the game. Whoever has more points at the end is going to win, but both teams have been playing great here.
It's been a really well-played game, really well-fought game. 18-12, it is still anybody's game, John.
Yes, it is. All right, Fleetwood calls the ball. Dancing, got Coco Martinez. He's going to flip it out to Chapline, and that's going to fall through the hands. Fumble, no change of possession, but dead ball there.
Coco Martinez just trying to make something happen on the outside. Flips it over to Chapline. Couldn't come down with it. Hope Todd Porter's okay there. Went down pretty hard.
He's going to feel that one in the morning there, John Boy.
Yes, he will.
It looks like it's going to be third down here in the Hicks-Davis win red zone. It looks like the East is going to be taking their time with just over 8 minutes to play in the ball game. Hey, I want to welcome everybody, Brooksbury, to the Cougar USA broadcast booth here. And he's looking for money. Go find your mom. Fleetwood gets rid of it. Has Martinez. Going to hold on to it this time with the spin move. Tries to spin out of traffic. It's going to be just short of the goal line there, John.
An emphatic pull by Austin Sacco. Feels the need to go ahead and grab that flag and just throw it backwards a few yards for dramatic effect. He has a lot of passion out there.
That he does. All right. North really wants to win, really wants to make a second set of rings there for the players, and it is going to be fourth down here. So the East, if they want to really blow this game open, is going to have to convert here, John. All right, Fleetwood looks for it, takes it down, looking, and he's going to take it himself, and it's going to cross the goal line. Let's see what the officials say, and yes, they do. Scott Davis pleading his case, though, however, to no avail.
That was a great run by Fleetwood, putting him up by 2 touchdowns. 7 minutes left in the game. It's going to be a tough hill to climb for the Northside offense to get a couple more scores on the board.
I know we're going to have to start talking Pecan Bowl MVP here and conferring with some of the judges here shortly. Again, it could be the Havishire Hammer, the Chili Daddy, the Captain America, the bench press, but also obviously Fleetwood with a tremendous impact to the game. And it looks like they're going to be going for one, and the officials are still conversing, discussing.
What are they doing here?
We may be
bringing it back.
Not quite sure.
We have a dead ball penalty.
He pulled his flag. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So they're still fourth down, or replay the down, taking the touchdown off the board.
Okay.
All right.
Defensive penalty on the play.
Jumped into the end zone. Okay, can't
no
do that.
Jumping.
All right, no jumping. And that,
and
however, is the real deal right there.
Precision keeps it low for Blake McLean. You know he'll be able to find it there.
Keeping it low is the key to the game there for him.
Going for one.
Going for one, and that, folks, is 6 on the board there. 24-12, the East. You know, the over-under, I think, was 42. I think it was 42.
Vegas had the line at 8.5.
All right, Fleetwood looking for his man, sends it up to Brettauer. Knocked away, I think, by Blaine Larson.
There's just no quit in this north side defense. Great to see him out there. Still hustling, still very much in this game. There's plenty of time left.
Absolutely.
Get a couple of scores on the board. And, defensive turnover, anything could happen.
Brettauer exasperated, again, pleading his case to the official that there was some passive PI, but to no avail, and the North's going to take it over.
Well, Pecan Bowl legend Bill Robinson over there coaching up the east side defense. He's excited to be out here. He's still nursing an injury from Pecan Bowl 4 by the looks of it.
All right. North take it over. We're going to be trying to check in with Grant Buttram here shortly, but Cooper takes the snap, gets rid of it, gets it again to Kurtz, number 14.
A lot of chemistry here between Cooper and Kurtz.
A lot of beef between Cooper and Kurtz.
A lot of beef, a lot of yardage, a lot of short underneath stuff. You have to start thinking about chunk plays for the Northside offense here. There's 3+ minutes left in the game.
Certainly could. Cooper on second down. After the completion, gets rid of it, goes to Smith, number 22, for a couple of yards there, John.
Number 22, Matt Smith from Corpus Christi. They call him Smitty. Nice catch over the middle. Lost his footing. Could have got a few more yards there.
He didn't.
He didn't bring the screw ins.
He did not.
He's got the turf shoes on. Got to come with the right equipment here.
All right. Let's see how they can get some other players involved.
A lot of talk by the east side defense here.
Cooper gets rid of it.
Oh.
Low to 21.
Number 2, John Evans with the tight coverage there. He's a 5th-year Pecan Bowl player in Canton, Ohio.
Yep. And it looks like it's going to bring up 4th down here. You got to start looking at 3 minutes left. How is the North going to get back in this game? And you go for it all. You got to get it over the 40 here, John.
Clearly, you're in 4-down territory.
Well, you're on 4th down, John. I mean, that is.
And that's the territory you're in.
That's the territory you're in. You are definitely there. All right. Officials
conferring with Eastside defensive captain Ben Brettauer.
And discussing where to go next. It looks like the head official there discussing the play here. North looking what's going to work here, John. You go for it all?
I mean, I don't think you have to go for it all. Just get the first down, keep the clocks moving, or keep the flag sticks moving.
Yep. There it is. All right.
This wind is tough to throw the ball up against.
Directly in the wind. All right. Cooper has it. Has Kurtz right. Gets it out to Kurtz. And Jeff Koenig breaks it up.
Koenig with the play of the game so far. All for the east side defense, breaking it up, turning the ball over. He wants to stay out there. He wants to stay out there, Jeff Koenig. You play offense too.
There we go. All right. And East is going to have it well into their territory, about the 30, 20, let's call it 29, 30-yard line.
Still got to move the ball here. If you're the East, got to pick up at least one first down and run some time off the clock, get to those final 7 plays. And I think.
All right, Fleetwood surveying the defense, takes the ball, looking, was going to go deep, but then just dumps it out to Darren Houston. Scott Davis grabs the flag and a little bit more, but they're going to hug it out.
That's the slap of beef special there, the Houston Davis combo.
There you go.
On the field.
You know, quick game summary so far, John. The East had scored first, had an early lead. This game summary brought to us by John Stevenson Law, one of our Pecan Bowl and our Wilchester Men's Club sponsors here. You can find all of our sponsors here right behind us. And the East has stayed in charge. Brandon Fleetwood looking for his man, looking, dancing, blue hat in pursuit. The rest of the North in pursuit, and he's just going to take it over the 20-yard line into red zone for a first down.
Well, he didn't have anybody open downfield, at least anybody that he was comfortable throwing to. Kept the ball in his hands, picks up the first down, gets out of bounds. That doesn't stop the clock here at Pecan Bowl. We're rolling still.
Yes, that rolling clock is going to be just under a minute to play, and the North needs a turnover. Scoop and score, a pick six, a Hail Mary, a Statue of Liberty, the annexation of Puerto Rico. One of those plays the North may need.
You got to think that the East Side's going to keep it conservative here. They're going to stay. Oh, all right.
And I believe that might be our first Frostbank timeout for the East.
Smart use of the timeout by the East Side. Gather yourself, figure out what your plays you're going to run next.
So again, check out the John Stevenson Law game summary here. How do you think, again, 2 evenly matched teams here. How do you think things have played out?
Yeah, so I think that the East Side obviously got off to a hot start. Great job by them to keep the ball moving. But the North Side didn't give up, come back, scored 2 touchdowns. It's very interesting through the third quarter and the first half of the fourth, still very close. Couldn't quite punch it into the end zone when they needed to, the North, to tie up the game.
Yes.
Gets the ball back, and now they're calling that timeout to put the champagne on ice.
Yep, that could be the case here. All right, we got Piney Martinez here to the near side with Martinez in motion. Fleetwood looks like he's going to lateral, gets it out to Martinez, and just out of reach.
You know, if I'm Fleetwood there, I might just keep it yourself, pick up a few yards, get to the next play. You don't want to risk the turnover on that little sideways throw.
Yes, 20 seconds to play here before the 7 untimed downs, and the North really needs a miracle before. I believe you said this is the 6th runner-up potentially. You have the Pecan Bowl lore, the Pecan Bowl information, history, if you will.
It is. So, again, talking about the East Side, last championship by the East was in 2020. So it's been a couple of years. That team is quarterbacked by none other than Matt Worsham.
That is true.
Side.
But the North there with the 7-10 record over of all time, rather, and has been to the Pecan Bowl finals. This their 7th time.
You know what you can't take away from this Northside team is the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the WhatsApp group text. They've got a lot of stuff going for them.
All right, we got Gooding on the receivers there with Chapline in motion. Fleetwood takes the snap, looking, has pressure, and there Luke Moffitt with the quarterback QB pressure and enough for Fleetwood to get rid of it.
Luke Moffitt, nicknamed Moffitt. Pretty creative.
That it is. Luke Moffitt, second Pecan Bowl, I believe. Definitely not a lengthy veteran, but all right. Now here on third down, urging Urick to get a little closer. Woo! Fleetwood gets rid of it. Has
Old Chuck Chapline over the middle.
enough for the first down, and Houston and Moffitt, y'all need to get things right. And it's going to be fourth down here before the goal line. This really is it here for the North here, John Boy.
Well,
we're into those 7 untimed downs here. Fourth down. The North would need a miracle.
At this point, will be very tough.
Oh, and that's Piney time. 21.
Number 21, Drew Piney from the
Overland Park, Kansas. That's right.
Nice touch. Really a nice toss by Fleetwood. Put it where only Piney could get it. Great catch.
Drew Piney there with his first reception of the Pecan Bowl series, semifinals and finals, but he made it count to really put this game away for the East.
Yeah, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, John.
That's true, and I'll tell you what, they're going to be having some fun there. West of, they're going to be having some fun east of Glenchester here this week, this weekend here.
Again, that East Side party sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka.
There you go. All right. Fleetwood passes it to Chapline. Chapline's going to go try to get one, and Big Ben Brennauer going to try to get one, but there's some laundry out on the field.
A little tall for Brennauer there, and that's hard to do. Chapline just kind of threw it up, found it.
Yep, and it looks like they're going to redo the down. Grant, how are things looking? What are you seeing out there?
Well, what I'm real excited about is after the game, we have a little powder puff football game. The green against the gray out there. You can see them warming up in the south end zone. So when we're done here with Pecan Bowl 13, don't go anywhere because we've got some excitement coming up afterwards.
Absolutely, Grant. Thanks for reminding that. We're going to keep the broadcast booth open, thanks to Cougar USA, for the powder puff, and we're going to see if I can not get in trouble by making fun of these ladies. All right, and 31 is going to do it. Big number 73, Corey Valentine. The first time we've called his name, John.
It is the first time we've called Corey's name. Nice catch by Corey. Good to see him get involved. He's out there working hard on the offensive line. Good reward for the Mississippi native.
All right, and the East players coming back on the field during those 7 untimed downs, try to get the crowd motivated and get them going.
And again, this is the East Side's first championship since 2020. It's the longest drought that they've had in Pecan Bowl history. Talked about it. This will be number 8 for the East Side.
Yep, again, 2 evenly matched teams, but the East just being able to execute really came out here, set the tone early, and really hadn't let up. All right, the official is indicating 3 untimed downs left. Here in the Spencer Fane fourth quarter. All right, Cooper just getting rid of it here to Austin Luck, and David Lecky. Lecky number 7 is pulling the flag.
Been all over the field, has Lecky, kind of the anchor of that East Side defense over the middle. Not letting anything get past him.
All right, and it's going to be second down here. And how many 4 plays remaining here in Pecan Bowl 13, brought to us by Tabitha Urick and Greenwood King. And again, Cooper just getting rid of it to Corcoran, and Koenig and Martinez converge for the flagpole. Koenig. Sorry, Koenig.
3 plays left
Yes.
here for the north side.
And this is play 5 with 2 plays left. And again, a Asphalt Products first down. Cooper with the ball there, trying to keep him clean as the East. Looks like there's going to be a holding call there on Penland.
Number 8 with a sack
Well,
for the east side.
and it looks like they're going to decline. All right, play stands there with the sack by number 8. And as we move on to play 6. John, I know you got to head off to the Nutcracker. We're going to miss you here in the Cougar USA broadcast booth. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks, everybody, for coming out to Pecan Bowl 13. This is such a great event for our neighborhood. And let's see, play 6. Matt Cooper, and the ball sails on him over his head.
Second time we've seen that today from the north side. One more play left. This is play number 7 in the final play of the game.
I know. A lot of handshakes and high fives there by the East. Rick No giving hugs, maybe some open mouth kisses there to his players. He looks very happy. Wonder what's in that styrofoam cup there.
I hope he's not working later today.
That's true. I will not be meeting the Southwest Surgical Associates anytime this afternoon. All right. Cooper takes the ball. Kenner Adams with coverage. Elliott Wall, that's going to be it. That's going to be the ball game there, folks.
Nice tribute to the veteran, Elliott Wall. Congratulations to the East Side champions of Pecan Bowl 13.
There it is. And going to be able to hoist the top dog trophy. All right, guys, thank you again for being out here and being part of the Wilchester Men's Club Pecan Bowl. Thank you to Grant Buttram. I know you're going to be joining us here in the Cougar USA broadcast booth for the Powder Puff.
Excited about that. Let's do it.
Powder Puff 07 Powder Puff 079 there, rather. And the top dog making its way out to midfield there, folks.
Careful carrying it like that. It's fragile. Fragile.
It certainly is. And look at that. Justin Joyce just planting it on midfield there.
It looks like Baker Mayfield planting his flag out there.
There you go.
Top Dog Trophy is going to need a new wrap. It's in the signature black of the South Side. Now that the East is taking it home, they will probably put some new decorations on that thing.
How many coats of paint do you think are on there at this point?
At this point, more than my house.